Hey everyone, welcome to Here We Go Gaming. We're bringing you another Age of Sigmar battle report today. Today we have an Order versus Destruction battle against Cam.
Correct.
Looking forward to it, mate.
It's going to be good.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. We've not seen your Ogres on the channel in a good while.
It's been a long time since I've played my Ogres in general. I've been playing various things. This is probably actually the first army that got me back into Age of Sigmar.
Yeah.
Since I stopped playing Warhammer back when Fantasy Old World stopped.
Yeah.
I kind of left the setting for a little while.
Yeah.
Came back a while with the old Beast Claw Raiders book, which then got brought into the Ogres. So yeah, it's nice. I like playing these guys. Nice and simple.
It's
fun to use.
It's a bit of a throwback for me. Like you say, first getting into Age of Sigmar again, the army that kind of put the fear of God into me most was this Ogres army, because I just remember a stark memory of you charging down my poor Stormcast Eternals and blowing off rather extravagantly. But anyway, by the by, today we are playing in one of the new GHB battle plans. It's every step is forward. So it is a battle plan where you are rewarded for charging, especially charging onto objectives.
And punish for retreating.
Punish for retreating, absolutely. So when you charge onto an objective, your model count essentially gets +1. So if I charge my unit of, I don't know, 10, 20 skinks into there, my model count's going to duplicate. Unfortunately for Cam, though, Mighty Makes Righty doesn't really...
Nah, I mean, it doesn't really benefit for this thing. But it certainly seems to benefit more Horde armies. But
absolutely.
It is what it is. These still have a decent footprint. I'm not really all that fussed about it.
Absolutely. And like Cam mentioned, you are punished for retreating. So if you retreat off a point or retreat onto a point, whichever, you can't contest it. Which is a nice little niche.
Yeah, it is.
Punishing cowardice. It's a very Khornite theme battle plan.
Nighthaunt are going to hate you.
Yeah, absolutely. So with that, we'll get in quickly to our lists. I'll flip us over to our overhead camera here. And I'll quickly run you through my list. So I'm taking Seraphon today. I've got the sub-faction, which is Fangs of Sotek. What that allows me to do is I get 3 redeploys per turn. The first 2 are free. The third one I've got to pay a command point for.
Right, okay.
So it just lets me get some redeploys out there quite nicely. It's a very bog standard Seraphon list that you'll probably be expecting to see in the meta at the moment. We have Lord Croak, we have a Slan, we have an Astrolith Bearer, and we have a Skink Starseer. So heavily magic based, and of course I am Starborn, based on being Fangs of Sotek. So looking to try and get a lot of casts off, generate some cosmic power points to do some shenanigans with. Maybe a bit of summoning, maybe a bit of mortal woundage. We'll have to see.
Maybe a bit of both.
Maybe a bit of both, exactly. Let's see. So those are my heroes. The Slan is currently my general. He has the Artifact of Power, which allows me to set up 7 inches away for 1 unit, which is quite nice for when I'm summoning things in. And his command trait allows me, rather than just gaining 1 cosmic power point on a cast, I now gain 2. So it just lets me rack things up a little bit quicker with him. To protect those heroes, I have a screen of 5 Saurus Guard being proxied in there, so allowing me to shrug some wounds on. Just in front of them, I've got my unit of 10 Saurus Warriors. Now, I'm still in 2 minds whether I value the Warriors more or the Guard more. I'm still trying to figure out whether it's worth to have them in. So this should hopefully help me figure it out against a pretty hard cookie to crack. We have, of course, 2 squads of Skinks, a Bastiladon, because that save is just too good to pass up at the current point cost. A 2-up save for 180 points.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Absolutely. And finally, probably just out of vision, over here where my magic hands are floating, I have a unit of Raptidon chargers, hopefully going to act as my hammer, if I have a hammer in this list.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. And of course, I've got my faction terrain, which allows me to deal some mortal wounds based off another bit of terrain on the board, which is pretty cool. Cool. Having said all of that, Cam, would you like to run us through your list, mate?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'll be running an old school Ogres Boulderhead list.
Yeah.
So, Boulderhead sub-faction, taking a general, which is going to be an Icebrow Hunter, which will be deploying off the start of the board at the start. This just allows me to take Frost Sabers as a battle line, so super cheap battle line. Helps me out. I'll be taking a Slaughtermaster for a bit of magic, and then I have other heroes, 2 Frostlords on Stonehorn.
Very cool.
I'll be then taking 2 other Stonehorns, which are also battle line. And model count, I'll have 2 units of 2 Frost Sabers. So one of them is deploying here on the edge of the board. The other one is deploying off the board with my Icebrow Hunter.
Just there in the bottom right of your screen. There are those Frost Sabers.
Hiding it.
Yeah,
so
hiding away.
I'm trying something a little bit different. So with my for Ice Brow Hunter, I'm giving him the Arcane Tome, which makes him a locust for the season.
It does.
So it might give me a little bit of variety of things I can do with him. Giving him a little bit of a try. I wouldn't normally do that with him.
Yeah.
Let's play round.
Well, it is the season to try and incorporate some wizardry bullshit in, isn't it?
It's got some shite. He'll have the command trait Voice of the Avalanche, so we can issue commands across the entire board. There's no range. Very useful for how he goes. And then as part of my setup, I have taken a command entourage. So with that, I have taken an additional spell and given it to my Slaughtermaster. So he has both Molten Entrails and Hoarfrost.
Nice. Very nice.
Very buffy.
Yeah. Molten Entrails is one that I have burned into my memory.
Molten Entrails is incredible. You gotta love it.
So with that, I deployed first. Having looked at the way you've deployed, Cam, I think it's probably a first turn for yourself, and then we can react. So we'll go into first turn ogres.
Sounds good.
Any hero?
So I'll go with that. So first things first, going on to battle tactics. So the one I think I'll do for this season is I will. See, normally in turns like this, I'd be like, I'll go magical dominance. I'm out of range. However, Croak is a bit oppressive when it comes to that. Yeah, so maybe that's not going to be the one.
Just while Cam's thinking, I really do think they've made it a bit difficult. First turn tactics sometimes can be a bit tough. You've got like the likes of Led into the Maelstrom, where if you've got reasonably high mobility, you can maybe try and get out. But if you've set a little bit ways back, it can be a bit tough to actually get out of that zone, because you've got to be wholly out. It's a bit of a bugger.
Yeah, it can be a massive pain in the backside, quite frankly. So Led Maelstrom was one that I was possibly thinking about. However, it is a little bit of like a big risk, high reward, because I'm quite far away.
Yeah.
However, still probably the one I might try and do, actually. It's a bit of a nightmare. The Ogre ones, they do have a decent selection of battle tactics.
Yeah.
It's what I do like. However, a lot of them, it's related on getting into combat, I think.
Yes, they like to be hungry hippos, do our ogres.
Yeah, they absolutely do.
They are the hungry hippos of the setting. I love that, because I just imagine like ogre players. I don't know about anybody else, but when I played Hungry Hippos, it was about like how many reps of the hippo mouth could you get. So you would slam that thing really hard and really aggressive to try and get it. That's just what I imagine ogre players doing when they're rolling their charges.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, for the start, before you get some of your additional things, you know what? I might just go for the magical dominance. I might just try and get a spell off. Try my absolutely best of that.
Sounds good, mate.
So I think I am on the back foot in regards to that. But let's hope for the best. So first things first, we are going to try and generate some primal dice.
Yeah, so heroic action first. What would your heroic action like to be?
Well, heroic action, you know what? I might as well. I'm going to go pretty deep. I'm going to go finest hour on this gentleman.
I like it. Okay, so we see a finest hour coming out turn one.
I'm going to just go for it ASAP.
I will just roll for command point on Croak, which I don't get.
Yep. And cool. We'll go for primal dice.
Yeah, go for it.
So, do I generate one? I do not.
4 up, let's see. I do. So we have a primal dice each.
Sounds good. Right, cool. And then we go on to hero phase shenanigans. So first things first, Slaughtermaster, I might as well try and get this spell out of the way and see what happens. He is going to try and cast. And what he'll do is I'll go with Molten Entrails.
Yes, sir.
Which would be on a 7, and I'll add a primal die for a 11.
Okay, so Croak's going to come in. He's currently +2 to his dispelling.
Yeah, I don't see this going off.
So
that stopped already. Without the primal, it is what it is.
It's a really tough one against Croak first turn.
Yeah, normally I like having them there just fucking sitting back and maybe try and squeeze that one out.
I do the same thing with my Gargants. The Kraken Eater goes way at the back of the board, and we just pray ever so hard. We pray for no like miscasts.
Great. Then what I'll do is that my guy over here, my Slaughtermaster, he'll pull from his pot.
Yeah,
and let's see what he gets. You get a 6, which I believe is the one that does damage, which is not the one that I want.
I was going to say, hot roll to start you off with, but unfortunately, if it's not the one you're after...
Bone Cruncher. Yeah, pick something within 6 inches and deal D3 mortal wounds on a 2-up.
That's a shame.
Yeah, the one they really want is Spine Marrow, 3 or 4. However, a lot of RNG. Cool. Right, and I think with that concludes a lot of the little bits and bobs I would have wanted done in my hero phase. Nice short hero phase. With that, I'll move straight onto movement. So first
Let's
things first.
have a look at the board. So this is the current state of our board, and we'll be right back after our movement. Be right back.
So,
Whenever you're ready.
Okay, and that ends my first movement phase. So what I've done is I've moved up and I've tried to clip as many objectives as I can. So Frost Sabers there, I've moved up to take that objective. I've got a Stonehorn clipping on this objective to just lead out the Finest Hours, gone straight up the middle, and then each of those have gone objectives on the side. None of those have ran. My Butcher ran to keep up a little bit, and then I've brought on my Esper Hunter behind within shooting distance with his crossbow, ideally, of the Slan. So he's going for a mission from God. So,
Sounds good.
But with that, we'll go on to shooting.
Yes, sir.
So, keep me right with Croak. So in order to kill him, you roll, is it 3d6?
3d6 plus wounds.
3d6
Or is
plus...
it 2? Let me have a quick
I was
look.
going to say, killing Croak's a bit of a finicky one.
3d6.
Roll the 3d6 and you need to get...
Higher than a 20.
Higher than
if you do
20.
18 wounds instantly, he dies.
Right, okay, sick. So I'm not doing 18 instantly, like... I wish I could.
Yeah, me too. I used to be able to, until they got rid of my Trog bomb.
First things first, where is your Astral Farer? Or is it not in this list? He's hiding over here. Cool, you know what, I'm going to start with the Icebrow Hunter.
So who are you shooting at, my friend?
I will have him fire his crossbow
Yep.
at your Astral Bearer as spears out of range.
So it'll be +1 to hit because of the lookout, sir.
Oh, -1, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, yes, -1.
I'm still going to go for it, though.
Yeah, go for it.
He rarely ever hits, though, but it's fine. He's going for a mission. So he will be on his crossbow. He goes from a 4 to a 5 to hit.
Yeah.
Which hits.
Nice.
Wounds on a 3. It wounds, so 1 save, no rend.
4 up. He's fine.
It's absolutely A-okay. Then what I'm going to do is I will... I've got these boys. I just need line of sight. You know what? I might as well get some value. I'm going to do my Blood Vultures into your Stegodon.
Into the Bastildon, yeah.
Yeah, Bastildon, that's the one. So this unit over here, which fails, it needed 2 up. And the other unit, which is over there, 5 up, so they take 1 mortal wound.
Into the Bastildon.
Yeah.
In fact, he has a few wounds, so let's just use a big dice. Hokey cokey.
Right, and then lastly, I believe it'll just be my crossbow and my Stonehorn over there.
Yep.
So the range on it, or it's a harpoon launch actually, it's 20 inches.
20, okay.
So quite a lot of things he can hit.
Yes, sir.
What I'll do is I'll shoot him into... I'll just do your... You know what, I'll do you guys over there, your Raptidon charges.
Yeah, okie dokie.
So 1 shot, which fails to hit.
Okay.
It's on a 4. Right, cool. Loads of shooting done.
Yep.
And I'm standing him out, and now we go on to the charge phase.
Yes, sir.
So what I do, I've got a couple of angles I can go for. So naturally, he's the main one, so I'm going to do him first. Why not? Need a big charge. I'm not expecting it to get in. 9's decent, though. But I don't think 9 will get me in.
No, I think it's probably going to be a 10 angle.
Yeah, 10, that's a shame. If I saw the 6, I was so optimistic.
Yeah.
Don't keep him there, though. I mean, I've got the command point. I might as well re-roll it.
Yeah,
I'm going to go for broke because I finest hour them. Nah, he's not going in.
Unlucky.
Nah, it was an ambitious
It was
one.
it feels like some of my Gargan charges where I'm like, there's a meme here, right? And there's an angle for
I'm
it.
quite far back. I'll try with him, but I'm looking for like 11s, which fails.
Yeah.
And I'll try my other guy over there. Actually, I don't even think he's within 12, so I'm not even going to bother.
No, he's looking at
looking
11.
for a 12 angle. Still not getting in. It's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
I wasn't really expecting that.
Yes.
So that's A-okay. So with that, I'll just end my first turn.
Yes, mate.
So basically, I'm just going to go for the 1-2 more angle. Obviously, I didn't get my battle tactic of casting, but I wasn't overly surprised by that.
Yes. I mean, you're against Seraphon.
It's hard without any positive modifiers.
Yes.
So
it's really hard. Okay, so you get 3 points, and we flip over to myself.
Absolutely.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Battle tactic, I think I'm also going to pick Magical Dominance. Makes sense for me. And I've actually got a list of things that Tom needs to do when he plays Seraphon, because there's a lot. Okay, start of the turn, I get 5 Cosmic Power Points.
Yep.
1 for the Faction Terrain, 1 for the Slan, 1 for the Astral Bearer, 1 for Croak, and 1 for the Starseer. So I get 5 points to start me off with. I now roll 5 dice to see if I generate any more command points. So the reason I'm rolling 5 is I get 3 for Croak, 2 for the Slan.
Right, cool.
Every 4 up gets me an additional. So I'm looking at another 3 there. I realise we've skipped past our heroic actions.
So you're going in keen.
Yeah, I'm going to because I know I've got like things to do, so I'm like, get on it quick. Heroic action. Croak will not find a star. Command point. He gets.
I'm going to go for heroic willpower with my Frostlord here.
Makes sense.
So try and get a dispel of him.
Makes sense. So I get an additional 2 command points there. So that takes me up to 5. A nice healthy number there. Now we start our casting. So the Slan is going to cast Celestial Equilibrium, which I believe is on a 6.
Well, go for primal dice first.
Oh, yes, primal dice.
They make a big deal.
Nope.
You don't generate, and I don't generate, so it's on what we got.
So we still have 1 left. Celestial Equilibrium. Looking for a 6 up. So on a 7, I'm going to add a primal dice to this. I say it's on a 7, so that's 7 plus 1 because he's next to the Astrolith Bearer. And does he get anything, any pluses? He gets 1, so I'm looking at plus 2, so 7, 9, 13.
Yeah, so that'll go off.
So every caster is getting plus 1. Okay, so that's the first thing I needed to happen. And because of that, I get an additional 2 cosmic power points.
Sounds good.
So we go up to 7. It's all about the cosmic power points, people. It's all about them. Maleficent Maelstrom. Okay. Casting on a 10.
Then with your bonuses, so it'll be like 11.
11, 12.
12, yeah, that's fine. You can have it.
So that is the Slan casting that. So the Maleficent Maelstrom. Boop. In fact, no, let's just put it here. Okay. And we put a counter by that, and that is currently at 1. For the Slan casting that, I get an additional 2 CP. So I'm on 9 now, which is cool. I like that. Very cool. Comet's Call from the Slan. This is his final cast. Okay.
Yep.
On a 6, plus 2 for an 8.
8, and that's something worth trying to stop. So I'll try and stop it
Go
with my
for it, my
Icebrow
friend.
Hunter, which fails to stop it.
So I get D3 units on the board for 3. So I think I will pick. How many wounds on your Icebrow Hunter there?
7.
7. Okay. I'll pick the Icebrow Hunter. I'll pick this fella in the middle. And I'll pick this fella with the crossbow.
Sounds good.
So the Icebrow Hunter first. For 2 mortal wounds.
Yep, so we'll take 2.
I'll stick it on him for you. No problemo. The fella in the middle, what's his name, Cam?
That is a Frostlord on Stonehorn.
Thank you, mate. For 2.
2. So he has 2 5-up wards, which he passes 1 of, so he takes 1.
And next, into the other fella with the crossbow for 5.
5. So
that'd be
DC
3.
Yep, so he also gets 5-up shrugs, which he shrugs all 3 of them.
Very nice.
You gotta love it.
He loves that. He loves that. And of course, for casting another spell, I gain 2 cosmic power points. So that puts me up to 11. Very nice. Before I forget, because I always forget, I'll use my faction terrain. So, let me just grab the card for that. So, let's have a look, see. I think I'm going to go for it. So I'm looking at a 4-up to deal D3 mortal wounds to everything within 3 inches.
Yep, of that piece there.
Of that piece. So it doesn't happen on a 1. Not very good. Happy that that went off, though. For casting another spell on Comet's Call, he gains or goes to 2. A lot of things I need to keep track of. Sorry about that, guys. Spell portals from Croak. I am looking at a 5-up. So it's a 5 plus 3. No, plus 2, 1, 4. Plus 4. So 9.
So for 9, so you've got quite a few other people to cast. I'll let you have that, that's fine.
So spell portal. First one is here. And then, could you just double check me on spell portal, the range? I want to say it's 18.
I would think it's 18. I believe it was 18 last season. Let's find out.
I don't think it's changed. If it's 18, it's there. Let's hope it's 18. I'm fairly certain it is.
Yeah, it's got to be
18. Smashing. Okay. So that's happened. That goes up to 3.
So you have to be within 1 inch of an endless spell to use it, though. So
Yes.
okay, that's fine.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's probably transferring through.
Correct.
It's going on a mission.
That's the mission. That's the mission. So for doing that, I gain one more. Takes me up to 12 cosmic power points. Very nice. Croak now will start his stupid dumb stuff.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's find him. So this is the first of the Celestial Deliverances. It's on a 7, but he's +2 for himself, 1 for the Astral Bear, and 1 for the Celestial Equilibrium. So he's on a 4 up, +4 to whatever it is.
That's going off.
It's going off. Okay. So pick 3 different units within 18 inches. That's 18 because of the Astrolith Bearer. He grants me additional range on my spells. So it's going to be him. I can't tell quite if it's going to be him. No, I look to be just out.
Has it got to be something within line of sight or just within range?
Just within range.
Okay, so you got your guys behind there.
Let me double check though. No, it has to be visible. Sorry.
All right.
It has to be visible. So I wouldn't get the tigers. So I'm only going to get 1 and 2. That's fine by me. So before I forget, cast the spell, gain an additional blowy up point on the Maelstrom. D3 onto the Icebrow Hunter for 3.
Okay.
Takes him up to 5. For the Frostlord. Am I right?
Answer, yep.
Yes. So it's 2.
2. So 2 5 up. Passes none of them.
Okie dokie. Croak's going to do it again. Goes off.
On a 12.
Yes,
that's fine.
Thank you. Same 2. The Icebrow first for 1.
Takes 1.
Takes him up to 6. The Stonehorn. Oh, Stonehorn for 2.
2. Yep. So he takes 2 wards. Passes 1.
That takes this up to 5. And I think I missed adding 1 on, so it's up to 14. But I can double check because I've made notes throughout all of this of how much I should end up with if everything goes off, and everything is going off. So I can do a quick summary at the end. He gets another cast at that. This is his 3rd cast. Goes off on a +4
for 11.
So an 11. Same one. Icebrow for 1. I think that's an apparition, isn't it?
That's absolutely fine. Pass him over. Hey, thank you.
And the Stonehorn for 1.
1 for the Stonehorn.
Oop.
He fails his ward, so he takes the wound.
And I believe that this is my final Croak cast. Same again. Or do Atipox Benevolence? Yeah. We will use Topox Benevolence. So Slan can cast this. It's on 5. So it's going off. Basically, I can pick a friendly skink unit, and I'm subtracting 1 to wound until my next phase.
So things that target them.
Things that target them.
Yeah. So which skink unit?
It's going to be this one.
Right. Cool.
Okie dokie. And of course, for that, again another 15. Now the Scar Priest is going to do his stuff. So he's going to try and cast Cogs. Which goes off.
10, is
on
that?
10,
Yeah, that's fine.
He only gets...
How many casts does he get?
He gets 2.
Yeah, cool.
So he gets Cogs. So Cogs now lets me, because I went 2nd, I can also get an extra spell because of the season.
Yep.
Cogs lets me cast Mystic Shield or Arcane Bolt for free as well. So that takes me up to 16 for getting Cogs off. And we'll bring Cogs onto the board. Here. I'm going to try and cast Mystic Shield onto the Saurus unit just in front, which goes off on a 7-8.
Right, cool. And I'm going to try and stop that with my will-powered Lord on Stonehorn.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a 9 or higher. 7. Unfortunate.
So Mystic Shield is going to head on. I'm sure we have some... There we are. Mystic Shield. Gain 1. 17. And finally, he's going to try and cast Hoarfrost on the Saurus. No, doesn't go off. So that one fails.
Okay.
So now let me just quickly tot up. So I should have 5, 7, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. But I failed the last one, so I get 16 instead. No, that is 17 because I get the extra one for going 2nd. Sorry, Cam.
Yeah, that's fine.
And that would have went up to 6.
Yep.
So, end of my hero phase now.
Mhm.
I'm going to command the Maelstrom to go through the spell portal so
Yep.
it can move as normal. So it's going to come out here.
Mhm.
Okay. And when that happens, can you just pull up the spell? I want to say it is, because it's the range, I want to say it's 12 inches, Cam. Can you just check me on it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because
Malevolent Maelstrom.
that's
one.
exactly it, yes, mate. That's exactly it. It's a lovely, unique, endless spell. I think it's going to see a lot of play this season with Seraphon just because we can ping it through the spell portal.
And how many things you can actually cast.
Yeah, exactly. So that moves with it. And what we're trying to do here is just figure out the range on its explosion. So when it explodes, you gain a little bit of range. I think it's 12 inches. I want to say it's 6 plus 6, essentially.
Mhm.
And everything within takes D3 mortal wounds, except if you have the wizard keyword today. So any arcane tome wearers having a bit of a bad time, they're taking a flat 3. I'm fairly certain it is 12.
It's eating it. Yeah. So it's phrased weirdly. So it's the range is equal to whatever you got up to plus 6.
Plus 6, so 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12. So I'm not going to get any of my guys today, which is a bit of a boon. I won't lie to you. So that will get 1, 2, 3, 4. Okie dokie. And we'll start with that. So your butcher,
Mhm.
does he have an arcane tome?
He doesn't have a tome. He's a wizard, but
He's
a
a
slot
wizard,
master.
so
Yeah.
he takes a flat 3
yeah,
mortals.
that's absolutely fine.
Of course, unless you've got any shrugs.
No, he doesn't have a shrug.
Yep.
So my guy takes 3.
This fella just here
Mhm.
is taking 1.
So 1/5 up save, which saves.
He's fine. The fella with the crossbow for 3.
So 3 5 up shrugs. He shrugs one of them.
Nicely
Takes 2.
done.
Cool.
And the final one over on this side for 3.
Cool. Give me this 1 second.
Do you want me to stick a dice on him?
Yeah, that's good. So he
You got
takes 2. Yep. And then sorry, which one for 3? That one over there.
The one at the far end, yeah,
For 3.
he's on 3.
So 3 saves. He saves one of them. 2
of them. Very nice. I'll stick a 1 by him.
Great.
I got some of mine out as well.
Sounds good.
There you go. He's on 1.
Mhm.
Okay, that is the end of my hero phase. A bit of a long one, but it's Seraphon after all.
I just keep going.
just keep going.
Mhm.
So this is the current state of the board. This is what it looks like. Getting the ogres pressing in on me, trying to lock me in terms of my own territory. Bit scary, not going to lie. Really would have liked to get Hoarfrost off there. Make my Saurus a little bit more of a threat. But
The rend you're probably fishing for.
hey diddly ho, neighbour.
It's what it is.
We didn't get it. So, current state of the board. Be right back after I have done my movement. Be right back.
Right. Cool. So
Okay, end of the movement phase for myself. This is what the board state currently looks like. We've kind of just shuffled up a little bit, you know. Still trying to castle ourselves out. Worried about them big boys coming up, but we've got some shenanigans of our own. So we've advanced up the Raptidon charges. They're going to look to try and get a charge off. Very nice. And also, you might be able to see, just in this back end, the shadows of my Raptidon charges that I've summoned. So that costs me 16 cosmic power points. Puts me all the way back to 1. But it lets me spawn them in. And because of my artifact of power, they can be 7 inches away. So trying to guarantee me the charge a little bit more. We will, of course, though, go into shooting. And I have skinks to shoot at people because they are mad. So, these skinks shooting into the Frost Sabers, it's going to be 10 shots. 3, 6, 9, 10. It's 5s and 4s. So, not great.
So let's see the hit.
There's 2. Yeah, the boys.
Okay. 2 hits.
1 wound.
Any rend?
No, nada.
So they only have 6 up saves, so 1 6 up. Fails, they take 1 wound. They're 2 wounds each.
1. There you go. Well, you throw enough mud at the wall and eventually some will stick. They've shot. 16 inches over there. What are we reckoning? Yeah, they'll get it. So another 10 shots. 3, 6, 9, 10. Making sure I'm not getting too many. 5s and 4s. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. We'll take some of that. I need to get some bigger dice, Cam. I've decided.
Massive ones.
Yeah. Okay, so 3 go through, no rend into your sabers.
Over here. Oh,
Yes.
sorry, over there. So, sabers have a niche rule. Sorry, I didn't realize you were
It's okay.
slashing them. that when they're in cover or obscured, they can't be seen.
So that doesn't happen.
Yeah,
Never mind
so
then.
sorry about
no,
that.
you're all right. I'm heartbroken.
That
was like the best skink shooting I've ever had.
I was thinking of something else. Yeah.
No, you're all right. So that will be end of shooting because, of course, he's an Ark of Sotek. Bastiladon, he's not the laser beam man. They nerfed my poor laser beam man.
Bless him.
Bless him. So we will go to our charges. We will go for the nice 3-inch charge on the Raptidons, just over here.
Confident they'll make it. Let's see.
I expect so. Yeah,
they're good.
They go. So, just trying to hide out a little bit. We will go with the fellas at the back, the other Raptidons that have just spawned in.
Yeah, looking for 7.
Looking for a 7, which they're
7.
getting. So,
in they go.
Would you mind scooting them in for me, Cam? That'd be
fine.
smashing. Where else are we looking at a charge now? Viewers, the quandary is, do we charge the Saurus in? We maybe do it after the Bastiladon, if we need it. Yeah, let's give it a go. So the Bastiladon. No, the Starseer is going to issue the command to make him re-roll that charge on a 6. Don't think it's going to be in. Yeah, it's looking at a... What?
Yes,
8, really.
yeah.
So that's not happening. Now we're scared of next turn. I think we leave it there. We will leave it there. So, first combat that we're going to go on to is going to be the Raptidon charges into this Stonehorn over here.
Well, what I'll do first is...
Monstrous Rampages.
Yeah, so how many wounds each of those guys have?
2.
Might as well give them a stomp.
Go for it, friend.
Let's see if they go off. It does not go off.
It does not go off, right. So, he says while shuffling through the data cards, we have the Raptidon charges. They're getting 3 strikes each, so 3, 6, 9, and +1 for the champion.
Yep, and I'll conserve that. I'll issue an all-out defense on that guy coming from my Frostlord.
Yeah, of course. I'm going to issue an all-out attack, so that'll take me down to 4. So, I'm looking at 3s and 3s. How many points are you, Cam, today?
Exactly 2,000.
Okay, so I get the Triumph. Ooh. Yeah, bugger it. We'll hoy the Triumph in as well, Cam. So it's going to be 3s and 2s instead. Okay?
Here we go. We're going for damage.
We're going for it. So, picking out the fails there. Not too bad. And now, see, this is why I need bigger dice. I've got clumsy hands. And now we're looking for some 2s. Going for the Dan blow there to give me some luck. So we are looking at 3, 6, 8 at -1.
8 -1.
That's right.
Great. So they have 4-up saves. Actually, all at defense, and you have Ren. So I'm still going to be on 4-ups.
Yep.
So 8 4-ups. Let's go. Which I fail 4.
So that is 2 damage each.
So that's 8 damage.
Yeah.
So then that's 8 5-up shrugs.
Yes, sir.
Which I shrug 1, 2, 3, taking 5 damage.
So I'll knock them up to 7 for you.
Thank you.
I say this every week. You never find the number you want on a D20. Okay, now the mounts are going to come in with their serrated fangs. This is 2s and 2s because of the Triumphs and the all-out attack. So, what are we going to get? 1 fail, 2 fail, 3 fail. 2s. And that is going to be, come on out, 3, 6, 9.
9. Any rend?
Rend 1.
Right, so again, 4-up armor saves.
Yes, sir.
Which I fail a lot more that time. Oh, actually, I failed 5.
So that's 5 wounds.
So 5 damage, so 5 shrugs.
Yes, mate.
5 up. Which I save 1 of them, so take another 4 damage. So 11 damage total.
On
taken,
11.
Right?
Yeah. And then it is your combat, my friend.
Cool. Well, it's going to be the Slaughtermaster.
Yes.
So he's going to have a little pop. So he'll start off with his Stump Blade.
What is the max rend that you're getting off this fella?
1.
1. I'm going to issue an all-out defense.
Yeah, sounds good. So first things first, a stump blade, so they get 2d6 attacks.
I love that stump blade.
Yeah,
Very
for a
nice.
mighty 3 attacks.
Yes, going in.
So hitting on freeze, that's 2 hits. Wounding on freeze, that is 1 wound, 1 rend.
So that puts them on their base saves, which is a 5 up, which they fail.
It's just 1 damage.
1 damage.
And then motley assortment weapons from the Noble Eyes.
Go on, lads.
Hitting on 5s, they all miss.
Oh,
What hero?
I was with them in that. I was so with them in spirit. Okay, we go on to the other set of Raptidon charges. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 plus 1 for the Champione. So this is 4s and 3s. A few misses there. And now looking for some 3s. 1 fails, so that is 3, 6.
6 saves.
6 saves, -1.
-1. So his save, I want to say it's 5 up, but it could be a 6. That's fine. It's 5 up, so 6 ups.
Yes, sir.
Which I pass. None of them. You'll take 6 damage, at least, which will be enough to kill him because he has no ward.
Okie dokie.
Right. So away he goes.
Well done, Raptidons.
They did their job.
You did your job. You came in, you conquered. Attaboys. Okay, so the mounts don't need their attack. Very nice, very nice. That means that you can strike back.
Right, cool. So it's obviously going to be my Stonehorn.
Yep.
So
it was nice knowing you fellas.
They have suffered 11 wounds. So on that profile,
they did their job, ladies and gentlemen.
On the bottom one,
they did their job.
I'll start off with the punches and kicks.
Yes.
So I'll scroll down my thing. So that is 6 attacks, hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s.
Yeah.
So I get 4 hits.
Very nice.
And that is 1 save, no rend.
1 save, no rend puts them on a 5 up save. He takes it.
Just for 1 damage.
1 damage. Okie dokie.
Now it's the rock hard horns, hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s.
I'm always like he starts with the best ones and he doesn't. God damn it.
That's 3 hits.
Yeah.
Wounding on 3s, which I get 3 wounds. That's 3 saves at -2.
So that'll go through.
It's 3 damage each. So that's a total of 9 damage.
So that is going to be 1, 3, 5, 7, 9.
Yeah, that'd be the
There
whole
you
shebang.
go.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Perfectly efficient.
Perfectly efficient, Cam. Perfectly. End of turn. So I have 1 objective. I've got battle tactic. And that is it. So I get a lovely 3 points.
Yeah, you'll score 3.
A lovely, lovely 3 points. Let's get that added. And then we do the roll, Cameron.
Do the roll.
The roll.
So, priority. Let's go. I get a 3, you get a 1, and I will certainly take it.
You definitely need it. Go ahead, bro.
Wonderful. So, my battle tactic for this turn, I'll do an... I think what I do is I do the Ogre specific one where I do 4 monstrous rampages.
Yeah. I can see it.
Is that sensible?
I can see it.
Yes, so I go for that.
Attaboy.
Cool. Right. So that's what it's going to be. So then heroic ability, I'm just going to heroic heal my leader here.
Yeah.
On a 9. I think that probably fails. You do your one?
Command point on the slan. Fails. Nothing occurring.
One of those games.
One of those games.
Crossland Stone has a bravery of 9, so actually heals 1.
1. Arcane dice, Cam. I generate.
You generate. I also generate.
So we have 2.
Right. With that, go on to movement. So.
This is the current state of our board before Cam does any moving. We'll be right back as soon as he's finished. 2 seconds.
Sounds good. That, I believe, is my movement. So I've moved up my Stonehorns. There's been a couple of redeploys because of his Fangs of Sotek sub-faction. So his Skinks and his Basilthon slightly redeployed. The Skinks going forward, the Basilthon going 1.
A mighty 1.
Yeah, so they've pulled back. I've just pushed up. And with that, I'm going to go onto my shooting.
Yes.
So this is where I want to start doing damage. So I am going to firstly put A blood vulture into Croak.
Yep.
He takes a mortal wound.
Okay. Croak has taken 1.
And I'll put a second vulture into Croak for a second.
He has taken 2. So before you do this,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to make sure you understand. I roll this phase.
Oh, this phase.
This
not
phase.
Not at the end of the turn.
Not at the end of the turn. It's every phase.
Good God.
So
okay. Well,
before you allocate them, you got both of them off.
I am not killing him this phase of shooting.
So where would you like to stick them?
They'll both go into the Bastiladon.
Both into the
Thank you for
Bastiladon.
that. I thought it was an end
No,
turn
that's fine.
shenanigan.
I mean, who wants to get you or gotcha in a friendly game? That's not the way to do it.
Right.
Okay.
Next, I will be going with my crossbows.
Yeah.
So he's going to be firing at the skink.
The poo skink.
Hitting on a 4. Misses.
Okay.
And my one over there, he'll fire into the Saurus Warriors in front. Yep.
Yeah.
Which hits on a 4. It fails to wound.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Okie croaky.
I mean, that's nice and straightforward. With that, I'll go into charges.
Oh, God. Batten down the hatches, Saurus boys.
I'm going to start with this boy.
Yep.
He goes 6.
He's in. This is where pain. This is where pain, ladies and gents.
So I'm just going to do my impact hits as I go.
Yep.
So I roll dice equal to my charge roll. I'm going to put them all into your Stegodon, and every 4 up does a mortal.
Yep.
So I do 2 mortals.
Takes him to 5. Memory serves, he's got 9, but I'll double check that.
I will do my Stonehorn over here.
Yep.
He goes a 7.
He's going where he wants.
How many wins does Stegodon have to say? Sorry?
I'm going to say it's a 9. 12, sorry.
12. I mean, am I all that fussed about him? Let's go into the Saurus.
Okay.
Here. Right, I'll do 7 impact hits.
Yes, sir. I like your impacts way more than I like Gargant ones.
It's a lot more satisfying. When they go off, there's 2 mortal wounds into the Saurus.
Into the Saurus. So they get 2 6-ups. Nope. 1 perishes.
Cool. Number 3, I'm going to do... I'll do my guy over there. My nice Frostlord goes 4. It's enough to get in.
It's just in, isn't it? Yeah. You want him just slid in?
Yeah, please.
There you are.
4 impact hits into your guys.
Yeah.
Does 2 mortal wounds.
2 6s. Nope.
Sick. And then last but not least, I am going to do my guy here.
Yeah.
He's going 7. So
That'll get him in.
There. And then rolling for mortals, he does 4.
Yeah. 4 6s. I'm bound to get a 6 at some point today. 1, 2. Okie dokie.
Okay. With that, go on to monstrous abilities.
Yes.
So my Frostlord over there will smash the rubble on your terrain feature.
No.
That's why you
go for it.
There. My second guy over here.
Well, I'll get one before you do.
You will. Oh, yes, of course.
I'm going to roar your fella that's by the Bastiladon, which doesn't go off.
Okay, I'll take that.
Now you get free reign.
Number 2 over here.
Yeah.
He is going to... what's the best way of doing this, actually?
Decisions.
Yeah, there is loads of decisions. He's going to stomp.
Yeah.
Which goes off.
Yeah.
You suffer 1 mortal wound.
1 6-up. Oh, helps if it's in the tray. No, one's taking a wound.
What I'll do next is I will have... what sort of distance am I looking at for doing some shenanigans?
Can you pass over terrain?
So the monstrous rampage I'm thinking of, it's an ogre specific one, and I can roll 3d6 and move him as if he flies.
Nice.
So we could go over terrain. It's a case of how do I want to do this? Where do I want to do this? He'll Titanic Duel that, and he will go for it.
Go for it.
So he goes 3d6. He's going 12 inches.
12.
Up to 12. So he's going to go in a croak.
Yeah. Is he going to fit?
Hopefully. So the back of his base is there. Give me a second. I was going to build around the footprint. It's going to be a case of angling it.
Yes, sir.
So his back would go there. The cogs are actually going to be a problem for that. You might have to slide in around there.
It's a toughie. I'm glad I put the cogs there now.
Yeah, they've really came in clutch there.
Them two endless spell positions.
You would have slid in there if that wasn't there.
Yeah.
The back of the base can hit where the cogs are.
Yeah.
Go over there.
You're basically going to get into the Starseer and Skinks.
So from there, I'm going to lift up his footprint. The place I want him to ideally go is like here.
Yeah.
And then is that more than 12? If he can pull back a little bit more, which I don't think he can. That's going to be more than 12. So what he's going to have to do is he's just going to have to come over this way and he's going to clip. So he flies, he clips him as he comes over.
Yeah, so you can get your mortal. Yeah, of course.
That's going to be the one. I'm going to go over, but that's fine. The main thing is that it's a really safe monstrous rampage from a battle tactic.
It is, yes.
Okay, so the rulings for this one is I roll a die. I think it's a 3-up. They take D3 mortals.
Okie dokie.
So let me just confirm that.
Yeah. Has been a while since you played your ogres, so definitely worth giving it a read.
I do enjoy them. They're nice and straightforward.
It's a simpler path, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the same with Mega Giants.
It's a low brain power game.
Unga bunga, I move forward, things die good. Yes.
Yeah.
Or we whiff. We whiff. And
That would
sucks.
be the ones.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go ahead, on 3.
Okay, each unit go over. So on a 3-up,
yeah,
he takes D3.
Go for it.
So he takes still on takes 3.
8. Okay. Good lord. 8 wounds before I've even got to roll a save on the boy. Look at me.
I know, right? Okay. So from there, start going on to combats then.
Yeah.
So I may have made a slight blunder. I need to check one thing with the Monstrous Rampages because I did Titanic Duel. One, because it's a very, very, very simple one to do.
But it mightn't be covered.
Well, no, the thing is, I think I just need to make sure I have to put all my strikes into that one because I've been playing a lot of Beast of Chaos and a lot of that things.
The advantage, yes, I believe so.
If it strikes that. But I mainly wanted to do that thing just for an easy
tactic.
Easy rampage.
Yeah.
No real...
It's a good question, actually. I'm fairly certain it just gives you +1 to that monster.
Is the one. It might dictate that you need to put all your strikes into them.
Yeah.
I know it doesn't force you. You just only get the benefit when you strike that monster.
Yeah.
That's absolutely fine. Right. Okay. So I don't really feel like you have many things that are overly damaging.
No. Just spells.
What I'm going to do is that I'll start off. You know what? I don't even think any of these things are going to really hurt that much. I'm going to start with this stone horn here.
Okay.
Striking at you guys there.
So the Saurus are going to all-out defense.
Yep, that's fine. So, punches and kicks first.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s. That's 3 hits.
Yep.
Wounding on 4s. That's 3 wounds. Very nice.
Any rend?
No rend.
So they are on 3s because they are on an objective. +1 puts them on 2s.
Yep. Oh,
so
1 damage.
So one of them is going to die. Because I already had a wound allocated.
Yep.
Okay.
Next is going to be the Rock Hard Horns.
Yep.
So hit on 4s. I get 3 hits.
Nice.
I'm wounding on 3s. Should get 3
Very
wounds.
good.
So 3 saves at -2.
At -2. So that puts them back on their base. So it's 4s. Whoa. 1 escapee. I'm rolling bad today.
Ooh,
2 more.
So, because these charge, it's going to be 4 damage each. So it's 8 damage.
That is going to 2, 4, 6, 8, leave 1 alive.
And then the Crushing Hooves getting D6 attacks.
Yeah.
For a 6. Rolling hot. Hitting on 3s. So hit with 3 of them.
Yeah.
And then on this profile, which is a second bottom one, he's wounding on 3s.
Okie dokie.
Ah. 1 save at -1.
So 4 up. No, 3 up, sorry. It still fails it.
It's D3 damage for 1.
1. He's alive! He's alive!
What's his save, actually?
It's normally a 4.
Right,
Because he's
okay.
on an objective, goes down to 3.
Down to 3. One thing I have neglected, sorry, it's been a while. So Mount trait, he has Rockman and he has Metal Cruncher.
Yes,
So I'm going to be able to...
I was wondering when Metal Cruncher was going to come in.
It happens, it's either at the start of the combat phase or the end of the charge phase.
Either way, yeah, either way.
So for 1 mortal wound.
So that would get him. Yeah, that would get him. Very nicely done.
Yeah.
The screen is folding.
Just about.
We didn't order a folding screen though.
But that Stonehorn done. So it's onto your unit.
The Bastillodon gets 20 attacks. So I'm sorry, I'm going to need to count this out.
Here we go.
12.
And what's his friend and who's he striking?
2 seconds. 16. 20. So everything's going into the guy that's got 11 wounds. There is no rend on this attack.
Yeah, that's fine.
There is no...
He absolutely hasn't taken 11. He is up 4.
4.
Moved over.
I was going to say...
I was like...
I knew I'd done 1 and 11. So we're going to put everything into the one that's 4 wounds currently. So the way this works is it's 4s and 3s. Okay. I'm going to all out attack, so it's 3s and 3s. Any 6s, mortal wounds.
Any 6s are mortal wounds.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4s and 3s. What's the actual rend of it?
No rend.
Right, that's
no
fine.
rend at all.
You know,
and it's only 1 damage.
That's fine.
So I'm just going to pluck out any 6s. So there looks to be 3 mortal wounds there. So I'll just pull them out. And now we're looking for 3s. Very nice. 3s again. So that is 2 for 6 saves, no rend.
6 saves, no rend. Okay, so for him, he is a Huskar. That's going to be 6, and I believe he's 3 ups.
Yep.
Could be a 4 up. So he's 3 up, so 1 fails. Was that 1 damage?
So that's 1 damage plus the 3 mortal wounds, so that's 4 wounds to try and shrug friend.
4 or 5 up shrugs. Fails all of them, so he takes 4 wounds.
Takes him on to 8. The bludgeoning tail now. It's 3 attacks. 2s. Glad I all out attacked. 3s. So they go through. That's -1.
Okay, so there'll be 4 ups. Fail both of them. Damage.
D3.
3. 3 shrugs.
Nice.
Shrug 1 of them, so he takes 2 more, going up to 10.
And that's it.
Right, cool. What I'll do is I might as well do this guy striking your Bastillodon.
Yes.
Wait, no, you've got skinks afterwards. No, I'll do my guy and your skinks.
It's okay, boys. Just hold on tight.
When he was like, that's it, I was like, he's got nothing left. Yeah, never mind. I just misinterpreted it.
Yeah, sorry. It was him having nothing left. He's got nothing left.
So the punches and kicks from this boy.
Yep.
So he's hitting on 4, so he gets 3 hits.
Yep.
So it's tradition that you roll the ones that succeeded. That's 2 wounds at no rend onto the skink.
So 5 ups. Go on, lads. They're okay.
So these are the rock hard horns.
This is where it goes downhill.
Hitting on 4s. Only 2 hits.
Only 2, okay. Well, this is -2, isn't it?
Yeah, only 1 save at -2.
Goes through.
It's 4 damage.
4, so I want to say that's going to be 4 removed.
And then the crushing hoo. So how many attacks? 4. Hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
That's 4 hits. Wounding on 2s.
Oh, no.
That's 4 wounds at -1.
So 6s. Saving 1.
Nice. The damage is going to be D3 plus 1.
Yep.
So that is...
if it's
3,
more than
6, 8, that's 10.
They're gone. There we go.
Nice.
Any other combat for yourself?
I do have a couple. Is he dead as well?
He's dead, yeah, sorry.
So actually, I've still got 2 Stone Horns to go.
Yep.
So I'll do my one there. My Frost Lord.
Yep.
So he is going to start off with, from the top, Frost Spear. So 4 attacks. So they are hitting on 3s. So that's 3 hits. And wounding on 3s. That's 1 save at -1.
Into the Bastillodon, so it's 3s. He's okay.
Absolutely okay. Punches and kicks. Gets, for him, he hits on 3s, 3 hits. And 3 saves at no rend.
2 ups. Saves them all.
Now it's rock hard horns. Hitting on 4s. That's 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. That's 3 saves at -2.
4s. He's okay.
Ooh, hot rolling and crushing hooves. Gets 1 attack. It hits on a 5, and it fails to wound.
Okie dokie.
So he's good. And then last but not least, I've got my guy over here. So he's going to pile in.
Yep.
Around the spell, and it's always finicky with the horns. So to there. And naturally, he's going to sink his attacks into your
Saurus Guard.
Yeah.
Yes.
So first things first, his Frost Spear. So 3 hits.
Yep.
That is 2 wounds at -1.
2 wounds -1. So I want to say these guys are 3 ups. Yep. So 4s. 1 save, 1 fail. How much damage, my friend?
It's 3 damage each.
So that is 1 perishing.
So because the unmodified wound roll for one of the attacks was a 6, you got to subtract 1 from the attack characteristics of that unit's melee weapons until the end of that phase.
Cool.
So
they'll be down on 1 attack each.
Yeah. So next, it'll be his punches and kicks.
Yep.
That is 2 hits.
Yep.
That's 2 saves at no rend.
3 ups. Save 1.
Cool. It's 1 damage.
That's another 1 perishing. Oh dear.
Next is Rock Hard Horns. So hitting on 4s. So that's 3 hits.
Yep.
And I'm wounding on 3s. That's 2 saves at -2.
5s. Save 1.
It's 4 damage.
That will be 2 dying.
And last, the Crushing Hooves for 2 attacks. 2 hits and wounding on 2s. 2 saves at -1.
4s. We're
Oh,
good.
it's Gucci.
We're
He's
good.
laughing.
The last one live. Last one alive. You can do it, buddy.
Right, cool. And so that would be all of my guys.
Yep.
So with that, we'd go on to Battle Shock.
Yes. So I will auto pass
Yeah.
the one guy.
That's understandable.
Yes.
That's fair.
Yes. So that'll be a command point burned.
And then we go on to scoring.
Yep.
So I have currently all 4 of the objectives, which is good.
Yeah.
I also got my battle tactic of doing 4 super monstrous rampages.
So going to 8.
So I'll take 5 that turn.
Very good. Very good.
And that way, we'll go on to you.
Ouch. That one hurt. That one hurt. How many wounds left on this chap with 11 health?
So because I'm bowled ahead, all of my Stonehorns get an additional 2 wounds.
Yep.
Which is nice. So that puts him to a total of 16 wounds total. He's got 5 left.
5 left. I will pick one of the... I'll do Magical Mayhem. So I'm going to pick an enemy unit and kill it.
Okay.
So I'm going to pick this one.
Yeah, that's sound.
Okay. Start of the turn. Again, 5 cosmic power points. Go up to 6. You smashed that to rubble, didn't you?
Yes.
So that can't do anything anymore.
Yeah,
it's
it's lost its keywords.
It has. Heroic abilities. Roll for a command point. Which I get.
You get. And what I will do is... I was thinking of heroic willpower, but that's not really going to be ideal. I will... No, I might as well still go for heroic willpower.
Yeah? Heroic willpower?
So I'll do it with my guy there.
Yep, no problem.
Just be a little bit finicky.
So, rolling my 5 dice to see if I get any extra command points on the 4-up. I'm getting 2.
Nice, nice.
So, 2. That's done. What is next? Casting. Okay, the Slan. Going to try and cast... Oh, Arcane Dice.
Yep.
No.
And do I generate anything? No.
Alrighty then. So, Celestial Equilibrium from the Slan. Goes off on a 7/8.
And that's +1 to everything,
Plus
isn't
1 to everything.
So,
did we generate Arcane Dice in your phase?
Yeah, we both got 1.
For an additional 3. So 8, 9, plus 2, 11.
11. I'll try and stop it. So heroic willpower, 11. That'll be 4. So Arcane Dice. So that'll be a total right now of 9. And I've got 1 left to add.
Yeah.
So I'd need to get 3. And if I get a 1, I'll get a horrendous miscast.
You don't miscast on the spells.
Ah, do you not?
No.
Sick. Oh, well, I might as well add my last one. for 5.
Nice.
So we'll stop it.
So no Celestial Equilibrium. That is fine. The Slan will cast Maleficent Maelstrom, which is going off on a 7, 8, 9. Happy with that?
Yeah, it's absolutely fine. It's because they've got no much spells. So.
Right. So everything else is free. Cool. Oop. Them spears. Be getting my tape measure. So generate 2 for that. 2 cosmic power points takes me to 8. Comet's Call from the Slan. Actually, no. Yes, Comet's Call from the Slan. Sorry.
Comet's Call.
I had to think it through. 8 plus 2 for 10.
I've got no more unbinds.
So that's going to be D6
crazy.
for 4. So I'm going to pick 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 Stonehorns. Cool.
Yeah. So the first one here takes 1.
So save. Doesn't save it. So he goes up to 2 wounds taken.
2. Let's find the 2 for you. This one now. For 1.
Takes a save. He doesn't shrug it. He takes it, going up to 12 wounds taken.
Yeah. This one here. For 3.
3. So 3 shrugs. I shrug 1 of them. So he takes 2.
Heading
So he's
12.
taking 12 as well.
Last but not least, 1.
1. So 1 save, and he
Saves
shrugs it.
Very nice, very nice. And the Slan gets me 2 additional for that. Awesome. Croak. That would go up to 2, sorry. Find the 2. There we go. Do I really want Spell Portal, or do I just want Damage? I think it's Damage, isn't it? It's time for just flat Damage. Okie dokie. It's Croak's time, everybody.
Croak's time to shine.
Croak's time to shine. Celestial Deliverance for the first cast. It's going off on a... Well, it goes off. That's all you need to know. You've got no
6
dispels.
plus 3, whatever, yeah.
So I'm going to pick 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Okay, so all the injured ones. So the one that's on 2 at the minute takes 2 mortal wounds.
2 shrugs. Shrugs 1 of them.
Takes him to 3. The one at the back here takes 2.
Yep. Let's see if I shrug. Shrug 1 of them.
13. This one here for 1.
Takes it.
So that's the first Celestial Deliverance done. Second one coming in. Goes off on a 10, 12.
Go for it.
Same again. 1 on 3 now. Takes 2.
Shrugs 1 of them.
Up to 4. The one on 13. Taking 2.
Shrugs 1 of them.
14. This fellow over here. 2.
Shrugs 1 of them.
This is the third time. 3 plus... I don't think that's going to go off. Nope, not going off that time. And then final cast. That's definitely going off.
Yeah, that's 100% going off.
This fella for 2.
So 2 shrugs. That takes both of them.
6. This guy, come on. No.
1.
It doesn't even matter. This fella over here. Oh, jumping out the box for 1. Shrugs it.
Nice.
Okay, so Croak got 3 of them off. Takes him to 13. Find the number, Tom. There we go. 13. Star Priest is going to try and cast Hoarfrost on the Bastiladon. Goes off on a 9.
Off it goes. Yeah.
Picking Rend characteristic to improve by 1. Better than nothing.
Hoarfrost, do you roll and pick, or do you pick and roll? Because naturally you can roll a dice.
So there seems to be a bit of like ooh on it.
In
My
the community.
interpretation was I say what it's going to be and then I roll. Normally, that's what it is. Double check me. I'm fairly certain you've got to declare what you're...
My interpretation of what I'm reading here is that you roll the die and then you change.
I still think I want Rend.
Yeah, that's absolutely
just
fine.
to try and make something of it. Or do I go to hit? Can't... I'm going to modify it to wound, if
So
that's okay.
the thing is, you put it as a 1. What I forgot last time was that he is granite. His mount trait means you get -1 to wound him in melee, but
Right.
that would put him at, you rolled a 1, didn't you? Which would go to a 2 anyway.
Yeah, so it'd
fine.
be normal.
Yeah.
So I'll do that. I'll go to wound instead. He will also try and cast Mystic Shield on the this Vilgon. 4, 5. I think that goes off, doesn't it? 5 on a Mystic Shield.
Yeah.
So he is Mystic Shielded wherever I hold that. It is just here. Right. Oakley dokely artichokely. We got only 5 casts. No, we did get the 6.
You got 3 from Croak.
3 from Croak.
You got Mystic Shield, Hoarfrost. What else did you do?
Because the Slan cast Maelstrom, so he cast it. Then it was Comet's Call.
Does Maelstrom started on 1?
Yeah, it started
You've had
on 1.
5 casts since.
So I'm up to 6.
Fine.
That's cool. We're going on a bit of a suicide mission now, you see. Because that's going to blow up, and that's my last chance.
Yeah.
No matter what damage it does to me, I'm just trying to hope and pray. End of movement phase, so I can move. Can you move after it? I want to say it's a predatory endless spell.
I'm pretty sure it is predatory. It can move up to 8.
So if I go 8 to here.
And that's its detonation's going to be 12 inches.
Yeah, so it's going to cop. I'm going to say it's going to cop my Saurus Guard as well. I'll do that. Tell you what. Yeah, I think it's like just on the cusp of it. Have a look, see what you think.
Yeah, right. Actually, it might. If you're on the, you're getting to that range.
So, would you like to roll for my Saurus?
Yeah, why not?
You roll for the Saurus.
So how is that happening?
So it's just D3 mortal wounds.
Okay, on your Saurus for 1.
1. So he's still alive, but on only 1 wound. Oh, that's not 4.
It will also hit your Stegodon.
Yes.
Which is the more finicky one.
Do you want to roll for that as well?
It's your goal if you want me to do that.
I think it makes sense. You want to kill it, don't you?
I
takes
do.
2. Goes to 10. So he's got 2 wounds remaining. Okay, my time.
Yep, so my 4 guys.
The one that's closest to me. For 2.
2 shrugs. Shrug 1 of them.
Okay. Now, we're going to have a quick word with the dice. Do something bloody useful. Okay.
So naturally, he is currently on 14 wounds.
2.
He has 2 wounds remaining.
And I need you to fail all your shrugs. So come on, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 3.
5 showing up.
Please, please.
So shrugs, I shrug 2 of them.
No! So close.
I've been pretty hot on these shrugs, I'm not going to lie.
The shrugs have come in clutch.
Yeah, they're really keeping me in this. They're stone bones, rock hard bones.
So that one's done. This fella now. For 2.
2. Oh, that killed him, no? Oh, no, wait, maybe not. He's a leader. He's on to 16 wounds, and I'm fairly certain that he has slightly more.
No problemo. I didn't pick him anyway, which is a bugger.
He has 1 wound left.
And for the last fella, 3.
3. So on my unwounded one, I shrug 1 of them. He takes 2.
Nice. So that blows up. So that is gone now. Let me do a quick recap. Started on 7. No, 6. 2. 8.
So
10. 11,
6
12,
spell cast.
13, 14, 15. 15. 15 cosmic power points. Okie dokie. Now, I need to have a quick little read just to see. It's not going to stay there. I know I've got 15. I just need to see when I can cleanse the realms. There's a chance here, Cam.
There's a chance. You've got hope.
There's a chance. Just says I can do it. So I should have done this first because it would have weakened him. I'm going to spend 15 command points. 15 command points? Cosmic power points.
Okay, that's a lot of command points.
I was going to say,
cosmic power
my
points.
word.
Yeah.
Roll a dice for each enemy unit within 12. On a 2-up, they suffer mortal wounds equivalent to the roll.
Of 12 of whom?
Of any arcane point. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4.
They're basically wizards. So
yeah. So it's going to be everyone.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, punishment for Tom for not doing this in the right order is going to be that he kills the thing that he needs to kill. The one that's low, that isn't so low, on 7. Yeah. So he's taking 3 mortal wounds.
Right, so it's D6. So 3 shrugs, he shrugs 2 of them.
So he's on to 8.
Mhm.
The one that I needed to kill, I don't think this qualifies. It doesn't happen.
Oh, it doesn't go
It's
off.
on a 2 up.
Ah,
And then
okay.
it's just equivalent to the roll. God damn it, Tom.
Doesn't matter then. There's a silver lining.
The 116 is taking 5.
Yep. 5 shrugs. He fails any, he dies. He dies.
Whew. Okay. And the final fella is taking 5.
5 as well. Wonderful. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 shrugs. He shrugs 2 of them, taking 3, going up to 5 wounds taken.
Okie dokie. It's not enough, Captain. We're kind of older. Okay.
Right, that's your hero phase.
Yeah, that is hero phase done. And this is the current state of our board. If you have a look. At least one Stonehorn's taken off. I'm proud of that, Cam. At least I did that. I'll be right back after I've done some movement. 2 seconds, guys. Okay, we're back from my movement. It was pretty quick. Not a whole bunch to move anymore. The table's looking a bit barren from Seraphon's perspective.
It's going well.
It's going well for Ogres. We moved up the Raptidons, got in range of a 9-inch charge on one of the Stonehorns. Cam very wisely redeployed, but I think it was a 4, wasn't it?
It was a 5.
5, so a massive redeploy gets him out of range. So the Raptidons thankfully set them up with one of their butts on the point, so at least I'm going to get 1 point today.
Yeah.
So Magical Mayhem got failed, obviously over here, but I still kind of want to get him killed. So the Raptors, that's their job.
Mission.
That's their mission. Over here, of course, Bastillodon couldn't move because he's locked in combat, but the skinks that were kind of hidden behind this table over here, or behind this bit of terrain, they've moved forward to try and screen off Croak a little bit. And that is that, he says. Ooh, one last bit of movement.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to retreat.
All right, yeah, that's very fair. Get him out of there.
Get out of there, soldier. Okay, so that is movement. We go into shooting. Skinks are going to shoot.
And actually, was his dream to be there?
It wasn't.
Yeah, I was thinking, why is he on the front?
It wasn't. I think he got knocked by
I
by
think
a
he's
tape
blended
measure.
the rest of the skinks.
Yeah, so I'm going to get all of the skinks into that guy. So it's going to be 10 shots, 5s, and then 4s. 2. And 2.
Yep.
No rend, buddy.
2 4-up saves.
Yep.
Save one of them. One goes through.
1 damage.
1 5-up shrug. Does not shrug it.
You take that poison dart.
He suffers it. It does not taste good.
It's a delicacy where we're from. Okie dokie. That is shooting. Or does the Star Master have a shot? Let's just quickly... No, it's only melee. Anybody else? Anybody else? They're all other melees. So that is good. Okay. Charges. No charges. Combat.
Yeah,
Monstrous rampages can. So
Right.
I am going to Titanic Duel you.
Yeah, you went Titanic Duel to get the hits in. You already... What are you hitting on?
So I cast Hoarfrost on him to plus my rend. So my
Oh, the
hits,
rend. Yeah.
sorry, it was my wound. Sorry,
Yeah,
Cam, wasn't it?
What are you hitting
So
on?
I'm hitting on 4s.
I'll roar you. Because I want to try and reduce what you can do. So no commands can be issued on you.
No problemo. So I will Titanic Duel. We are looking for 20 dice 5.
Well, you're already on +1 actually, so you can. Maybe that was a waste, but there was nothing else worth doing really for me.
Yeah, it's a hard one.
I can't stomp.
No,
I could.
you
I could have
could
duel.
Titanic Duel
But
me.
you've only got 2 wounds left, and
He
it stops you
dies.
from all out defensing. So I'll go with that.
He-
I'll stay with my course.
He very likely dies. He tanked like an absolute beast last round, so can't expect too much from the boy. Okay, 4s, 3s. Sorry, 4s. Yes, it is 4s, 3s because of your -1 on the wound.
No,
isn't it?
no. That was on the guy that died.
The guy that died, so
He's a.
It's now 4s and 2s.
Yes.
Okay. Any 6s? Mortal wounds.
Yep. Let's go.
Here we go.
There's a couple of
So,
6s.
Couple of 6s there.
I see 4. Nice.
And let's get rid of the fails. Get over here, young man. Okie dokie. 2s. 1 failing, leaving you with 5 saves to take. No rent.
Okay, so firstly the 5 saves, and these saves are going to be 4-ups. which I pass 2, take 3, so that's
So
7.
it's 3 wounds normally, but plus the 4 mortal wounds from the snakes.
Yep, so I have 7 shrugs to make. I shrug 2 of them, so I take 5, going up to 11 taken.
And this is the bludgeoning tail.
Mm-hmm.
3 attacks,
Yep.
3s and 2s. 1
Ooh.
hit, 1 wound.
Okay,
-1.
that'll go through. How much damage?
D3 for 3.
3, so 5 up shrugs. I shrug 1 of them, so 2 more damage goes through for a total of 13.
Okie dokie. Your combat friend?
So he'll strike back. So first things first, punches and kicks. So hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
2 hits. And then I'm wounding on 4s. That's 1 save.
Any rend?
No rend.
2 up. He's good.
Cool. Next, I'll do the rock hard horns, which are that profile goes on 3 attacks. So hitting on 4s, 1 hit. Wounding on 3s, 1 save, and it would be at -2.
So 4 up. He saves it.
Okay, and then the crushing hooves, 1 attack. It hits. It wounds, so 1 at -1.
3. Ooh. 3s. No.
Oh, and it's D3 damage. For
2. It perishes.
That's just enough.
Ooh, just
I
enough.
thought he was going to survive there. It's quite hardy.
Got the hopes up. The 2
Yeah.
up save for 180 points is just too good.
It's quite nice.
It's too
yeah,
good.
proper tar pity.
End of turn.
Yep.
Cam, would you like to score yourself up for me?
So it was your turn.
Yep.
So you've taken 1 objective there.
Yep.
So that would be 1. Your battle tactic was to kill my Stuttle Horn of
Failed.
Magic, which failed. So I think it'll just be your 1 for this turn.
Yep, that's it.
Mhm.
Okie dokie. And then we go into the all-important roll for turn.
Priority. You get a 6.
6.
It's looking good. But it's going to be a 6, so you get it.
I'm going to take it. I really need it.
Mhm.
I really, really need it. I'm going to pick the Seraphon battle tactic, which is to destroy something with spellcasts.
Okay, nice. Here we go.
I believe it's called Celestial Obliteration.
Mhm.
So I think I need to name it. It's going to be the one I tried to kill last time. No surprises there. I'm going to gain 5 cosmic power points
Mhm.
to start me. Ooh, might actually be 4 because you've destroyed the locus.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll just be 4. So that starts me off. I roll my 5
Mhm.
to see if I get any extra command points, which I do. I get an extra 4, so that's going to put me on 6 command points.
Mhm.
6. That's a 9, Tom. Use your numbers. So 6 command points, and we begin again.
Okay.
Celestial Equilibrium from the Slan. Oh, sorry.
So first, there's a couple
Heroic
of
action.
Yeah, heroic action. So what I'll do is I'm just going to heroic heal my guy.
Go
on
for it,
skill
sorry.
1. So looking for less than a 9. Get less than a 9.
Yep.
He heals D3 for 2.
Taking him on to
The
13.
other guy.
Oh,
no,
the other guy.
nah,
Sorry.
He's a normal guy. That guy's a hero.
So he's going to 6.
Mhm.
There you are, sir. I will roll for a command point, which I don't get. Arcane dice.
Mhm.
I don't generate.
And I do.
So we get 1. Okay, now, now Celestial Equilibrium is going on a 9 plus 2.
So you are free casting.
An 11.
So as long as you cast, it goes off.
So that goes off, I get 2. Takes me to 6.
Mhm.
Okay. We will cast... Maelstrom? Really? Yeah, I think it's just too important. Maelstrom is going off on a 10.
Mhm.
That's the Slan casting it.
Yep.
So he's going to
Let's
put
go
it
in there.
just here.
Sounds good.
And he gets another 2. Takes me up to 8.
Mhm.
And of course, if I'm getting anything wrong here, please, please tell me in the comments. Because it's one of the lists that I am trying to get good at. So if I'm making any mistakes, please shout up. I read all the comments. So that's gone off. I've got an extra 2. Slan Comet's Call this time.
Mhm.
On a 7, 9, I'm going to add an Arcane dice.
Mhm.
Yeah, so what I was doing that for is if it's cast on above a 10, I get D6.
Right. Okay. Nice.
So rolling for D6, I get 3.
Yep.
At the end of the world. 1, 2, 3.
Makes sense. Yep.
Okay. For the one that's very low health, he's taking 3.
Okay. So that will kill him.
That's him gone. Thank goodness for that. That's a battle tactic.
Yeah, there's a battle tactic.
There's a
sorted.
battle tactic. The one that is on 6 wounds is taking 2.
2. So 2 5-up shrugs. Shrug one of them.
Very good.
7.
And the one on 13 for 1.
For 1. Which he fails to save.
That's
so he
another
takes
2 command cosmic power points, taking me up to 10.
Mhm.
Okie dokie. Croakle time. He is going to Celestial Deliverance. Goes off for 3 units. It's got to be visible to him. He can't see the wolves, so it's got to be these 2.
Yep.
So 7 health one is taking 1.
Yep. Which he fails to save.
Just going to knock this up to 11 now before I forget.
Mhm.
And the other one is taking 3.
3. Okay. He shrugs 1 but takes 2 wounds, which will kill him.
Whew. Okay. Croak, you're doing it, buddy. Come on,
He's
lad.
bringing him down.
Come on, lad. The next one, so this is the second cast of it. 5 plus 2 takes me to a 7. Well, plus 3.
To an 8.
So I'm getting it. Only the one guy now. For 1.
Yep. He takes it.
Takes me to 12. Same again. Double ones, perils.
Okay.
D3.
For
2. 2 6-up shrugs. No, he takes them both. And that's him done casting.
Yep.
The Star Priest is going to try and cast for the meme of it.
Okay.
Hoarfrost on the skinks.
I like it. I like it.
It's not going off, unfortunately. He will then Mystic Shield the skinks. Actually, yeah, Mystic Shield the skinks.
Oh, he perils as well. Oh, that's
for
rough.
1. No, he's out of range, so he's just going to take it, and he's forgotten Mystic Shield.
Nice.
Croak's forgotten Celestial Deliverance. It's all coming up Millhouse.
Ah, God, it's all senile.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's old and senile. So that is it. We're stuck on 12 points, which, if I'm being totally honest, neither nout nor bloody something. But what we can do is summon something in at the end of the movement. That's at least something. So that's the end of my hero phase.
Not quite.
Not quite.
You do have your bomb.
Oh, I do have the bomb. But how much did it tick up? Let's count. So we got Comet's Call off. We got 2 Celestial Deliverances off. We killed 1 thing.
Yep.
So it starts at 1. It would have gained 4 just off that.
Yep.
Got 2 Celestial Deliverances. Croak. That's it. So does it explode now still? I want to say it only explodes when it gets to 6.
I believe you might be right, actually, yeah.
So I think it just chills out, kind of vibing out. So that's it. End of combat. End of combat. End of my hero phase. This is the current state of the board. I'll be right back with you as soon as I've done my movement. 2 seconds. Okay, back from movement. Not an awful lot happened, I must admit. Raptidons moved forward a little bit, just getting on the 3-inch charge for the Stonehorn. And end of movement phase, I summoned in some Pterodon riders, which will hopefully get an objective or 2 over in the backfield, as you can see just over here. So hopefully they can cap that objective and then maybe move on to the wolves, try and get them. Shooting, I will get to shoot some skinks. So let's have a look at how many are going to be in range. It's 16, all of them. 10 dice, 5, 10, 5s and 4s here, Cam. 3 going through.
Yep.
Oh, nothing.
No wound. That's unfortunate.
The darts just pierced the skin and tickled him. That is shooting done. We go to charges. The Raptors. Come on, baby girls. On a 6, they're heading in. So I'm just going to knock this over to here.
Yeah.
So we know what it's for. We got the 6. Let's get the pile in going. Need to make sure we get all of these boys in. Them dang horns. So I think he doesn't quite get in, but then he can pile.
Yeah, you got options.
So
So first things first, what their armor save?
It's a 5-up.
Yeah, so they're fine. They're free from Metal Cruncher.
Yep.
Now I have monstrous abilities. So I will opt to. What are they hitting on?
4s, then 3s.
I'll roar, which goes off.
Yep, very nice. Okay, Combato, Mr. Robato. Okay, we'll pick the charges, of course. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, plus 1 for the champion. 4s and 3s. Good roar, that mind cam.
I was going to say, I definitely don't want you to do any damage.
It's coming in.
He needs to survive.
He does. And 3s. So that is 3.
3.
At -1.
Right, cool. 3 at -1. Okay. 1 goes through. How much damage?
2.
So 2 shrugs. I shrug both of them.
Nice. Well, there goes the bulk of the damage. That roar come in clutch.
Yeah, when you hear 4, it's like, nah, I don't want to hit and freeze.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Things that hit 4 and 5 are like, they're so underwhelming.
Yeah. So this is 3s and 3s from the fangs. Dun, dun. So a few failing there. Some more 3s, please. So 1 fails, 2, 4, 6.
6
-1.
So 6 4-ups. 1 gone right. Oh, 4 fail. And how much damage?
He's on 1. It's just 1.
Shrugs. Shrugs. 1 of them, so he takes 3 more.
Takes him up to 12.
Yep.
And then it's your combat, my friend.
So I'll all-out attack and I'll just smack back.
Yep.
So first things first, Frost Spear. So I'll be hitting on 2s now. So all hit.
There's a meme going to occur here.
That's... yeah, there is like... So 4 of them go through. So 4 saves at -1.
6s? No, if only it was 5.
It's 3 damage each. That's
so that
12
wipes
damage.
them. But what also happens...
is that it feeds the Maelstrom.
It feeds the Maelstrom.
Yeah.
So now the Maelstrom actually hits 6. And I believe it blows up now.
We'll double check.
Have a double check.
I'm not overly familiar with the Maelstrom.
I must admit,
used it myself.
I use it a lot on tabletop sim.
Yeah, that's
where I can pull the card out as well and kind of have a look.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I've only ever made it explode in my hero phase, never within combat. But I'm fairly certain it's just like end of phase.
Yeah, at the end of a phase where the dice reaches 6.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh dear, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
So some things get easy because wizards take a flat 3.
Yes. So sorry, I need to roll for Croak.
He only took 2. Can you even fail that?
No.
No.
So that goes away. Croak takes 3.
Yeah. So now we. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah.
The Slan takes.
That can be the thing for him. Yeah.
3. The Star Priest takes 3.
You do get wards if you have them.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll them after the fact just so I remember.
Right, okay.
So, Croak. Nope. The Slan for 3. Nope. The Star Priest is out of range. Okay, Cam, roll for my guard.
Okay, your guard takes
Is
3.
fucking dead.
Yeah. That's
6s. 6s. He's dead.
Would you like me to roll for your skinks?
Yeah, so do the Astrolith Bearer.
Oh, sorry. Astrolith Bearer takes 1.
1. Skinks next.
Skinks take 3.
So they will get... I think it's holy, so they won't. So we won't take them from there, sorry. We'll take them from... here. Okay. Your guy takes... It helps if it lands in the tray. 1.
Okay, it takes 1.
1 shrug.
1 shrug, which he shrugs.
Nice. Okay. Combat. Finished.
Yep.
Battle shock.
Yep.
Auto pass.
Yep, that's fine.
So that'll knock me down 1. Takes me to 5.
That'll be gone because it makes it.
Yep, that's gone bang and buggered off. That is it.
Sounds good.
Scoring, so I get 1 for 1. And battle tactic.
Yep.
So I'm going to take a lovely 3 off you there, Cam.
Take 3. Yep, sounds good.
And then you crack on whenever you're ready, my friend.
So, I think the way I go about this is that I would have actually wanted to have done. I'm going to go for a prize also. I'm going to kill a unit, kill my general early in the battle. I'm going to try and kill Croak. Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah, that's going to be the game plan.
Yes, King.
Naturally, his 3 wounds won't be there anymore. They reset the end of each thing phase, don't they?
So, 3 dice.
Ooh, there's 1 6. There's 2 6s.
12.
Oh.
40, 16.
You need triple 6 to fail on a 3.
It's fine.
That's why I got sort of excited.
It would have been Sod's Law. I rolled hot and heavy.
Yeah. Right. So heroic abilities.
Yep.
I'm going to heroic heal my gentleman. So he heals, and he's healing D3. He heals 1.
11.
Yeah, that's fine. 1 more, I think, would have been a lower bracket. It's a shame. Cool. And that is his ability. I think that's my entire hero phase done.
Yep.
So, on the movement.
So, the quick state of our board is this. There's not going to be an awful lot of movement, but we'll be right back with you boys. Be right back.
Right, cool. So, there's a simple movement. I've just moved up my Stonehorn because that's the main thing I'm really interested in. With that, I'm not going to have any shooting to do.
Yep.
I'm going to go straight on at my charges.
Here it comes.
So he is going to charge, and he goes a mighty 4. 4 inches
Which
of
is
glory.
going to get him in. Where would you like him?
Into the skinks.
Just the skinks?
Yeah, just for now.
Okay.
Along there. So
the
he's
4 impacts?
4 impacts.
Oh dear. Skinks, wow, we hardly knew you.
4 mortal wounds onto them.
That's a shame.
And then we go for monstrous rampages.
He's going to fly.
Yeah, he's going to do his fly. So he's moving 3d6. So he's going to go 11 inches.
There you are, friend.
Thank you. So 11. So I'll go over the skinks, Croak, and the Astrolith Bearer.
Yep.
Getting onto the other side of Croak.
Yes, sir.
And then I roll a die for each of them I went over.
Yep.
And they might take mortal wounds. So
Okie
skinks
dokie.
first. They do, and they suffer.
Oh.
Went rogue. Suffer 3 mortal wounds.
That's them finished.
Then on your Astrolith Bearer.
Yep.
He hits it, and he takes 2 mortal wounds.
6s? Nope. Takes 2.
Cool. What is Croak's armor save?
Good question, friend. 4? 4. What a guess.
Cool. And Metal Cruncher. I'll just double check. It might be 1 up, 2 up, 3 up.
Yep.
Which I believe is the case. Metal Cruncher. Yep. So he won't be Metal Crunched. So go straight into combat for me.
So the Golden Mask of Death is going to try and make you strike last.
Yep.
What's the bravery of this chap?
He's in combat, so he technically goes up to 11, but I don't know if he can exceed 10.
Nope. So you are still
Easy.
to strike.
Cool. So he's going to all-out attack. He's giving it everything he can.
Yep.
So first things first, he'll do his Frost Spear, which, thanks to all-out attack, gets 1 additional hit, but 2 misses. And that is 1 wound, 2 wound. One of those was a 6, so you get -1 to your attack profile, but I know he attacks weirdly.
Yeah, he does. So 2, no rend?
Well, 1 rend.
1 rend? 5s. Both go through?
3 damage each, so 6 damage.
Let's grab this. Yeah.
I'll do his punches and kicks now, which gets 3 hits because of the all-out attack.
Yep.
And it gets 1 wound at no rend.
4 up. He's good. Ooh, the 3 there would have got 6 up wards for them.
Okay, 6.
Doesn't matter.
Right, cool. 3. There was 2 sets of 3, so there was 6 damage total. So not quite.
Nope.
Okay, next will be the Rock Hard Horns. So that's going to be 4 attacks. So hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s.
Yep.
All that attack. So that's 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. That's 2 saves at -2.
6s!
Ooh,
Saves
saves
1.
It's 5 damage.
Ward saves?
Oh,
Saves
2.
2.
So
So
three.
takes another 3, takes him to 9.
And then Crushing Hooves. Getting 6 attacks.
Nice.
That's what I needed. So I'm hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
So 1 miss. And on this profile, I am wounding on freeze. So that is 3 saves at -1.
5s. Save 1.
Nice. It's D3 plus 1 damage each. So that's 7 damage.
7 shrugs. Come on, baby.
Shrugs 2 that I can save.
Yep.
So he's taking a 5.
Takes him to 14. I think Croak's going to go away.
I don't know. There's still a good chance. But that concludes everything for that fella.
Yeah. So here we go.
Mhm.
So 2, 5, 9, plus 14.
Oh, wait, you're not striking back?
Oh, yes. No, I will.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like,
but he's died.
Okay. Yeah.
We're going to keep that. He's dead. What's this? 5 up, you suffer mortal wound.
Oh.
Yeah, you take a mortal.
Or do I? He does.
But then, like I say, I'm happy with that roll. I rolled it. Croak is gone.
Cool. That's the main one I needed gone. He's a pesky one.
He is a pesky one. End of combat, Cam.
Yeah.
Score me up for yourself.
So I'll still have 1 objective, 2 objective more, and because I killed the guy who killed the general, I got battle tactic for reprisal.
5, taking you to 13.
Mhm.
Okie.
And with that, we'll go priority.
Yes, sir. Oh, helps if it stays in the tray.
You get a
4.
Yeah, you get the choice.
I'm going to take it.
Sounds good.
I am going to take it. I think I'm going to pick reprisal.
Kill the unit that killed your general?
Yeah,
Yep.
I think so.
That'll be me Stonehorn.
I think so. So, did I get the Raptidons out? I believe they move 12 anyway, so that'll be fine. Let's just have a think before we do that. Let's have a quick read. Intimidate the Invaders, like quite a nice one, but we'll do Lead into the Maelstrom.
Yep.
So
Have
the hero and the battle line charge.
Yep. And I'm assuming they are a battle line unit, yeah?
I want to say they are. Let me just double check. If not,
You're in a bit of a tough spot for that one.
If not, Tom is sad. No, they're not battle line, so I can't do that one.
You've got a couple of options. So you've got Intimidate the Invader. You've got that Surround one where you have 3 separate units on different board edges, but 2 of them need to be outside of your territory. So it depends on seeing if you could get out, which you don't know if you can. There is, so that'll be Surround as Destroy. You can't do Lid in the Bill, Maelstrom. You've got nothing to retreat, so you can't do Bait and Trap. You've tried Magical Mayhem. You've done Magical Dominance. So just Intimidate the Invaders.
I'm going to pick Intimidate the Invader.
Okay.
I think I've figured out how I'm going to do it.
Okay, nice.
So, heroic action.
Okay.
I'm going to do Spatial Translocation.
Yep.
So, Slan picks 1 unit within range. 12. So he's in.
Yep.
He gets to redeploy him wherever he chooses.
Anywhere on the board.
So it's going to be outside of my territory, which would be about here, wouldn't it, really?
If you want them over there. Yep.
Yes, I do. Oh, do I? Because that's technically outside of your territory, isn't it? Outside of my territory.
Yeah, you can be over there.
So let's do that. Oh, come with me, brother. So outside of my territory there. Okie dokie, that's that bit.
So you need more outs. You've got 2 in, 2 out right now.
Yes. So still something to do yet.
Yeah, I think you've got a scheme.
Yeah. So hero phase, 4 cosmic power points are generated to start me out with. And I get to roll 2 dice to try and generate extra command points. I generate 1 extra, so I'm on 3 command points.
Yep.
3. The Slan will cast.
Oh, we've got heroic abilities first. Sorry, it's important.
Heroic heal for the skin crease.
Yep.
It's 2 dice, isn't it?
2. So what's his bravery?
It's going to be not that high, I don't think. It's 6.
6. Unfortunately, it fails.
Yeah.
I'm also going to heroic heal, so I need ideally less than a 9, which I get.
Yep.
And I heal D3 for 2.
Taking you to 10. Very nice. Okie Koki. Okie Croaky. Not anymore, actually. Poor crow. the Slan will cast. Can I even get Maelstrom to blow up? No, I can't. He's going to cast Shield of the Old Ones on himself.
Yep.
Which goes off, so
Yep.
he's got a 4 up ward now.
Okay.
That gets me 2.
Mhm.
I was on 4, so it takes me to 6. There's 6. He's going to cast Comet's Call.
Yep.
On a 7, goes off.
Yep.
D3 for 2.
Yep.
1, 2.
Yep, that's fine.
For the Stonehorn, 2.
So 2 shrugs. Shrugs one of them, takes 1.
And for the Tigers, 2.
It takes 2, so 1 dies and 1's left on a wound.
There you are, friend.
Thank you.
What else could he cast? What else could he cast? Bugger it. Did I cast Celestial Equilibrium? No, I didn't. Celestial Equilibrium. It'll go off on a 6.
Okay, yep.
So that's another one. So 4, 5, 6. Cool. Puts me on 8.
Mhm.
Because they get 2 each. Okie dokie. Mystic Shield on the...
From the priest.
On the priest,
He
from the priest.
He
Oh,
forgot
he forgot it.
He did.
Arcane Bolt.
Aye.
So that's a free cast for him.
Yep.
He knows Hoarfrost.
Yep.
He'll try and Hoarfrost.
Why is it a free cast for him?
So it's a free cast because
From
of Cogs.
Yes, sorry, that's the one.
So it goes on a 7 + 1 for the 8. So
Yep.
he's got it.
Okay.
I'm going to put that on Rend.
on himself.
Yeah. So
Right,
he's
okay.
got Arcane Bolt.
And
And-
Ren.
and
He's
two to
got a
Ren.
mission from God.
He's
I like it.
going for it, brother. He's
Mhm.
going for it. And that would have got me another 2 to take me to
Mhm.
10. I believe that's right. 4. Yeah, because Croak's a big developer. So if I got all 3, 4, 6, 10. Yeah, that's about right. Got 2 for him, so it takes me to 12.
Mhm.
Excellent. That's my hero phase done.
Yep.
Obviously, moved the Saurus over here to get this this objective, but
Mhm.
we'll be right back after a bit of movement shenanigans. 2 minutes.
Let's go.
Okay, end of our movement.
Mhm.
The Sking Priest chose to hold his nerve and go 3 inches in. That's the only way we're going to get this tactic is he's strapped on the suicide vest. He's going for it, boys. Okay. We've moved the Pterodon Riders over 3 inches away from the Sabres, so
Mhm.
hopefully we're going to get that objective as well. And that is it. We go to shooting. The Skin Priest is going to release his Arcane Bolt for 1 mortal wound onto Cam.
Yep.
So roll that shrug for me.
Let's go. Fails. And
Takes
takes
it.
it.
So he's on 12 again.
Yeah.
And here's the meme, ladies and gents.
Charge phase.
Charge phase.
Yeah.
The skink. He wants it.
He's
Get
going
in there,
in.
lad.
So then naturally we'd go
I'm going to charge them fellas as well.
You pterodons, and then after that.
4. That should get them in.
Yeah, 4. I think you were going for 3.
I was
inches
going
away,
for 3, yeah,
so,
sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, that guy's definitely in.
Yeah. Cooly, cooly, ooly. Now you get your monstrous rampage.
So, yes, naturally, he's got Hoarfrost, and he's got 1 wound left. So
Yeah.
I might as well just stomp him. Which
And it
goes
goes.
off, and you're going to take 3 mortal
Which
wounds.
kills him.
Yeah. Which is fine, though. That was your intent.
That was the intent. That's it. We go to combat now. Pterodon Riders. Let's find where they are. Because they're not something I usually use, I must admit. Bam, bam. Oh, so they actually would have got some range attacks. Do you mind if I do that?
Go
quickly?
for it. Yeah, absolutely.
So they have Sunleech Bowlers. So it's 4 attacks each, 4s and 4s. So it's not great. 4, 8. I'm just going to pinch my lucky dice. 4s and 4s. 1 ran away. Take out the fails quickly. Didn't even know these guys did. I mean, I should have looked at the fire coming off his hand and realised.
But sometimes with Seraphon, you don't know if it's a relic from like
well, this is it.
fantasy.
Yeah.
Like there's so many things that it's like based on
So
stuff from 10 years ago.
that is 4 attacks, No rend.
4 no rends. No, 6 up saves. I pass 1. How much damage?
It's 1 damage.
Right, it'll kill 1 and leave 1 on a wound. They're not the hardiest of lads.
That was something we needed. Okay, and now we'll go in with the melee attacks. So it's 4 attacks each again. So 4 plus 1 for the champion. Yep, 4s. I'll all out attack. So it's 3s. I'm glad I did that, because at least I get a couple of extras. So that is 4 going through minus nothing.
Minus nothing, so I need 4 6-ups, but I fail. So the other hound will die.
That's it. That is the end of that phase for myself. Do the scoring. So I achieve battle tactic, because everything's outside. Well, more is outside than's within.
Yep.
I hold 1. I hold 2.
You hold more.
I hold more.
Yep.
That's right.
You've
So
got
I
that
get my
one. So
5.
you do have 3.
Takes me to 12.
Yep.
And there you go, Cam. It's yours.
So
Turn
my
4.
turn. Right. So I think this turn I'll go for the ogre one, and that will be to have everything in my army being hungry.
Yeah, makes sense.
At the end of the turn. So I think that's going to be nice and easy to do. So first things first, heroic ability. I'm going to try and heroic heal again.
Yeah.
He gets an 8, which just passes. He's bravery 9, and he heals 2.
The Slan will roll for command point, which he gets.
Nice. And then with that,
He's taken 2 wounds. Let me find a good dice for him. There we go.
and going on from there, I will move on to my movement phase.
I think we can just do this one live, because it's only a single model.
So actually, it's battle round 4.
Yep.
And my battle tactic was ready for plunder. So now I'm at the point where I need to start thinking about battle tactic.
Yep.
So I need to have more friendly units within your territory than enemy units at the end of that. So that's something to think about. But I do want to score for now as well. So what I guess I look at. Can I take that? If I killed him, I'd be laughing. I have that one. You currently have 3.
It's a toughie.
And what's this current score?
So you're beating me by 1 victory point currently.
Right now, so I'm on 13.
Yeah, you're 13, I'm 12.
Right, okay. So I do need to keep that going. Right, so going on to that, so I'll have everyone being hungry at the end of the turn.
Okay.
So next what I'm going to do is I will look to...
Yep.
Let's see now. It'll be movement. So can I pinch that tape?
Of course you can. There you are, sir. We have a few wild, endless spells now.
10, which will be quite far away from you. Yeah, they're all over the place. So I do need to be scoring. So what I'll do is that I'll have my Frostlord over there. He'll run.
Yep.
If he needs to. Goes an additional 1. I should have auto ran. I had to code that badly. So he is taking 10 wounds.
Yep.
Which means his movement is base. It's 8, going to 10, going to 11. I should have auto run that. That is being a blunder. That's absolutely fine.
You want to auto run it?
Well,
I'm happy.
I was always going to run that to get to that objective.
You're more than happy to.
Charge. That is a mistake. Yeah, I'll take that if it's fine, because it was what I had in my mind. And I just like thought about different things. All he's doing is just clicking the objective.
Yeah,
he can't charge.
Sense.
He's not planning to charge. My dogs were going to run.
Yeah.
That's what I had in my head. And they go free, so they go 12. So I'm literally just going to pop them over to like the other side of the building.
Yep, there you go.
Kind of more like that. So
yeah.
They're like super obscure.
Yeah, of course.
Cool. And then literally all I would do would be end my turn
end
from
your
there.
Turn, yeah.
Because he can't charge. Nothing's in combat, so everyone's eating. So that's battle tactic.
Yeah.
On my ogres. And then I still have that objective. I have that. So I get 1 and 2 with tactic for 4 victory points.
Taking you to 17.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
And then with that, we roll for priority.
Roll for the old priority.
So I get a 4.
I get a 3.
You get a 3. Cool. And then with that, we'd go on to the final battle round. So what was your grand strategy?
Mine is spellcasting savant.
So you need to have a wizard alive.
A wizard alive.
So basically, I need to kill your wizard. It's currently scoring wise. I got 4 there. So is it 11 to 15?
12
to
17.
12 to 17. I thought I was one ahead of you.
You.
Oh yeah, that is 5. My maths was dumb for a second.
Yeah.
Cool. Final battle tactic for me. I will go for, and this is where it gets kind of tricky, because actually I want to kill. Basically, I want to kill your wizard. I need more units than you in that side, so it benefits me doing it like that. I haven't done intimidate the invaders.
You haven't?
I'll do intimidate the invaders.
It's an easy one. Yeah.
That links up nicely. Right. Okay. So then we go on to heroic abilities. So I'm going to heroic heal, which succeeds, and he's going to heal for free, which is great, putting him down to 7 wounds.
The Slan is going to finest hour.
Okay, nice. Understandable. So that equals 10, 12. So with that, anything else that I need to do in my hero phase? I mean, we roll primal dice before I forget. So I generate 1.
I don't.
So there's 1 on the board.
Yep.
And then basically that'll be the bag. So I just need to slide around him.
There you are.
Thank you, my guy. He goes over here.
Beautiful.
And then I've got no shooting. I just move straight over to charges.
So let's see. What are we after? We are after a, if we properly tight round, an 8.
An 8. Let's go. So that's a 7.
Yeah.
I'll command point reroll it. That's a 4.
Unlucky.
So that's failing. Doesn't really matter too much.
Yep.
And I would lose that thing. I would get my battle tactic, so I would just score 3.
20.
Yeah, that'd be 20. It goes on to you.
I am going to try reprisal. So we will. Yeah, we'll give reprisal a go. For the start of the turn, I generate 4 celestial power points.
Yep.
Takes me up to 16. He's going to cast Celestial Equilibrium.
So for heroic actions.
Oh, yes.
This, yeah.
Roll for command point. Which I do get, because Croak's dead and he's a War Master.
Correct.
So I get it.
I'll heroic willpower.
Yep. I will Celestial Equilibrium.
7.
For 7, 8, Arcane Dice for a 14.
And Celestial Equilibrium adds 1 that gives you extra E cast.
Add 1 to cast.
Yep, that's fine. You can have it.
Awesome.
And have we rolled for Arcane Dice this turn? I don't think we have.
No.
That was the one from last turn. You generate, I don't.
Comet's Call. On a 7, 8, 14.
14. That was 14 on the dice.
I moved them, yeah.
Then you get plus, isn't it, from your thing?
No, that's including.
Oh,
that's
right,
including it.
So I'll try and unbind. So that will be 5. Now I need basically 10 off 2 primal dice.
Yep.
So first primal dice, there's a 2. So it's
unfortunate. So it goes off for D6.
Yep.
There's like nothing on the board.
3 targets.
Him.
Has it got to be things that you can see?
No, this is battle board wide.
There's
one.
There's a dog as well.
Oh, is there? So that's 3 on this fella.
I'll
let you do your shrugs.
So 3 on him. But the dog has 1 wound, so I shrugged 2 of them. The dog just dies.
Yeah, the dog will just die.
Yeah,
that's true.
you'll perish.
There you are. Okay. So how many wounds has this fella got left?
So he took. Sorry, it was 1 there. So he has a total of 17 wounds. So it means he's got 9 left.
Righto. We will get into some more casting. Shield of the Old Ones. So I gain 2 there. Takes me up to 18. If I can find 18. Shield of the Old Ones goes off on a 5. Let's just see. That's on a 7, so that doesn't go off. Final thing he's going to try and do is Mystic Shield himself. Which goes off on a 5.
Sound.
6. So Mystic Shield on him, and he gains another 2 to take us to 20. So I'm on 20 Celestial Power Points. That's going to be the end of Hero Phase. We go into our movement. Now let's have a quick little look. 20 points. gets me some funny things to do.
You got boys.
I got boys to come back. So we're gonna go here.
7 away.
Yeah. 7 away from you there. Bringing them guys in to the end of movement. That would be the end of movement. I'm just going to move these guys 12 quickly. It's still a fucking long charge.
Yeah, it's fair, but it's good getting them into your territory.
Yeah. Okie dokie. They're going to fire their bowlers. In fact, are they in range? There's a question. Bowlers are 6 inches, so no, they are not in range. We go to charges, and we will charge the Raptidons first. 6 plus 1 for the standard, so 7.
That'll make it then.
So whamp, whamp, and one of them won't get in.
Yeah, Pylon can get you.
Yeah, Pylon. The Ripidactyl Riders, or the Pterodon Riders, sorry, they're going in on a 9. I think.
Let's find out. I'm going to die out of the way.
Yeah, thank you, buddy.
9's looking good.
Yeah, it looks like a 9. Yeah. So these boys are coming on in. There we go. Combat. Your Monstrous Rampage, Cam.
Yeah, so I guess I do my same thing where I'll roar your riders.
Raptors, yeah.
Which fails though.
Okay, I needed that. Really, really needed that. So, all out attack on the Raptidons to start us out with.
Yep.
So, let's get their attacks ready. Can I just pinch a few of them dice over?
Yeah,
Just grab
absolutely.
a couple of handfuls. There we go. So, here are our attacks. So, all out attack puts us on 3s and 3s. Bit of a shame that we're not on an objective because we would have got a bit more damage, but
He's trying to finish him off.
that's when it gets to 2 damage, you see.
Yeah.
So 3s. So that is 3, 6, 7.
7 saves. So what is the rend?
It's
1?
-1, yeah.
Okay. So I've got 7 4-ups. To which I fail 4 of them.
Just 1 damage apart.
I get shrugs. So that I shrug 2 of them, so he takes 2 damage.
Puts him on to 10. Serrated Fangs. Oh, I dropped one. Okie dokie. Woo!
You're going wild.
We're flying some dice around the board. Here we go. Okay, not bad. 3, 6, 9 attacks going through at -1.
9 at -1, so 9 4-ups.
Wow.
I failed 2 of them. Christ.
Takes you to 12.
That's hot. I have shrugs. 5
Man
ups.
can shrug.
5 ups. I shrug 1 of them.
Oh,
So
11.
yeah, I was in good rolling.
Your combat.
So I just put everything into the Ripidons, the flyers.
The Boidies.
Yeah. So it's Frost Spear first. Gets 4 hits.
Has this got rend?
It's got 1 rend.
Yep. What's the damage?
So that's 4 saves at -1, and it's 3 damage each.
They're dead.
Oh.
They have a 6 save.
Oh, well, fair.
Like I said, they've succeeded in their mission.
their quest to take object, which is
Yeah.
good. It's got those back 2 for you.
Yes. So that'll be the end of combat for me. I hold 1 for 1, 1 for 2. I don't have more.
No, you do. You definitely have.
sorry.
You have that one. You have that one. You have that one. So you
So I
definitely
get-
want 2 more.
3 takes me to 15.
Mhm.
There we go.
And then at the end of that turn, that turn about around 5,
That's the
isn't
end
it?
of battle round 5. So,
So grand strategies.
yep, I'm going to get mine for spellcasting savant.
Yep.
I've got 1 locus alive.
It's alive. My one was ready for plunder. That one I needed to have more of my units in your territory than you, which I do not, because you have 2, I have 1.
Yeah, so
So
that
I
puts
fail
us on. That puts us on a
Mhm.
18-20, Cam.
18-20.
What a game.
GG.
Really good game.
right
ahead.
on the cusp. I mean, it was really, really close.
Yeah.
Obviously, I got on turn 2, I was feeling good.
Yes.
And then naturally, you got your turn, and then the priority into round 3, which did a lot of damage. I think that was the turn where you killed
Yes.
3 Stonehorns, and I
Yes.
got very nervous then.
Yeah.
But I managed to get that 1 Stonehorn through a kill Croak, who was the crux of your damage. Him miscasting,
Yeah.
getting the spell helped a lot.
It did, yes.
Really,
did.
Really helped.
Getting a couple of miscasts at a crucial moment. It's like, that's the nature of Magic, though.
It is, yeah. But I did that, and obviously the miscast damage on that on the skink is what let me stomp him as well, which is hilarious. So it kind of took some options there. And then if those didn't go, there was a chance that at the end you probably could have killed him. That would have been tactic, and that would have been a draw.
Yeah, that's it. So it was really close. I've really enjoyed this game. You know, every time Seraphon surprises me a little bit more in terms of just how resilient we can actually be.
Yeah.
Because like you said, turn 2, I was looking at going, shit, like I'm just gonna get tabled. But we managed to kind of screen through it and get the Slan Croak to start casting out again. And I think, like you say, just a bit unlucky to not get the draw.
Yeah, I think I've played you twice Age of Seraphon on stream now with Flesh Eaters and Ogres. And I do think the lists I've picked are very good because there's a lot of ward saves and resiliency across the army.
Yeah.
Because you do a lot of very gradual damage that wears you down.
Yeah, it's that chip damage.
Yeah, it is, which is pretty awful. It's impressive magic-wise. Even if I played, say, Lumineth or my Slave to Darkness of Cabalists, I still think I would struggle a lot.
Yeah.
It'd be an absolute nightmare.
That's the beauty of Seraphon, and to be totally honest with you, Cam, it's why I've picked to play them a bit this season. It's the season of Magic.
Well, you had them ready to go for last season, and then lo and behold, the new one spins around with its magic.
That's it. It was very fortunate, and you know, I was doomsaying a little bit. I'll be a big enough man to say it. I was doomsaying after the Trog nerfs a little bit and thinking, shit, my Seraphon list. What do I do with it now? I'd built it for that purpose.
Yeah.
But as it can see, you know, it can still go toe to toe with some pretty high damage armies. The damage that Ogres can put out is tremendous.
Yeah,
you know,
huge.
Lifting up big squads of, I mean, I know they're skinks, and I know they're only Saurus warriors, but lifting up entire squads at a time with them, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, well, the mobile as well, and obviously all the charge damage. There's a lot of mortals that this army puts out. It's very much, even though it's got the resiliency, and I said the resiliency is why it was good into these, it does feel kind of glass cannon-y in some aspects as well, because you get worn down. Even if you haven't lost the model, you've taken 10 wounds on something, it's slower, it's weaker, it just doesn't have that oomph.
See, when I say this about Sons of Behemoth, people laugh at me, but I totally agree. When wounds are your armor, you don't have any armor really, because you start getting bracketed, and then lo and behold, these really strong heroes and battle line that you had actually can't really even chip.
Yeah, and it goes like turn 3, you look, it's like, oh, I've got 4 Stonehorns on the board, and lo and behold, 3 of them just kick the bucket. It's like,
that's it.
Suddenly the picture becomes a lot different.
It does. Absolutely it does. Absolutely it does. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We really, really hope you've enjoyed the game. If you did, please do give the video a like. It really helps the channel grow. It pushes this video out to other people that might want to see it as well. So if you do that, we would really appreciate it. And of course, if we did anything that you would have done a bit differently, do let us know in the comments if we've made any mistakes in our armies. We're always happy to learn. We do read our comments.
New handbook, plenty to learn.
Exactly. And one of the things that we have kind of been checking on, there was a few comments about you can't spend multiple primal dice. We've checked that. You can do it. So we are taking that feedback on board. We do love to hear it. So absolutely, from me and Cam today, thank you so much, guys.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Take care.